Hello everybody from TechEd in Barcelona. I'm responsible for product management of analytics at SAP. Jürgen, please introduce yourself.
And I'm Jürgen Feist from Hichel & Feist, and I'm representing the IBCS Association here at TechEd in Barcelona. Together with the other Jürgen, we had a session together talking about IBCS and the implementation of IBCS in SAP products. So what's the roadmap and what's the idea behind IBCS?
Yeah, and I have to say here, I was very positively surprised of the session. Quite a few people showed up, the room was packed, and that was my perception at least. We had a very lively discussion at the end of the presentation, many very reasonable questions, I think. So overall the interest seems to be very high, and that's kind of encouraging. Yeah. So what is your impression of the session yesterday?
It's even more. I saw in the session yesterday people already knowing that concept. And I asked in the audience how many people, who does already know about the International Business Communication Standards? And I think almost half of the people already knew about the concept. Yeah. What means that the dissemination of that idea already started in Europe, and I know from our website of the association that it's disseminating all over the world. So we get members of the association from all over the world. No.
Yeah, and what I also sensed there, or actually I even got this feedback from the customers, is that they are requesting really consistency across our different products. So if I recall it correctly, there were customers who were asking for, can we get IBCS as well in Lumira? They want to have it in Design Studio and others for Office, but also of course in our new Cloud for Analytics product. So they are really asking for this consistency, and consistency is obviously a part of your concept.
Yes.
So that seems to resonate very well with the customers, I think.
And it's not only over the different products, even in one product. If we are talking about Cloud for Analytics and let's say the boardroom project where you have different screens with different content, it makes a lot of sense to show a consistent view on your data, a consistent view on your company in order to analyze it. So I think it makes perfect sense in combination with all the efforts you do in that Cloud for Analytics space.
Yeah, I think it was really, let's say, a confirmation for our partnership. On the other hand, I think the feedback we got as well was we shouldn't be too dogmatic about it. Yeah, so perhaps we need some time to convince our customers, our common customers, to really stick very closely to the standard, but of course currently there is still also some, let's say, demand for flexibility. Of course we will make it possible in our products, though we will also really try to, let's say, drive the concept in our products, right? So that's what we will do.
Well, I hope you understand that from our point of view at Hichel & Feist doing training for IBCS, from the point of view of IBCS Association, we would of course like to have it 100% implemented, but sure. I'm in the project business for 20 years and I know that you have to compromise in order to get things running. So yes, of course, there will be a smooth journey towards those international business communication standards, and everything going into that direction will help us.
Yeah, and I guess we have from a technical point of view, we have a pretty good plan in place, so we will implement our, let's say, defaults, our proposed charts, just in line and absolutely compliant with the IBCS standard. That's the plan at least, and then of course we will also provide the tools in order to kind of slightly modify these default components. And I think that should actually do the job, and that should help to really establish a concept, and to really ensure consistency on the one hand side, but also give, let's say, the requested flexibility also to business users. Yes. Because sometimes, as we discussed yesterday, blue, I don't know, for certain people looks better than black, so why not give the users the tools to kind of modify that, right?
Well, let's compare it with musical notation. If you got a sheet music in blue color, you can play it anyway, so why not?
And I think overall, as we said in the beginning already, we are very happy with the feedback we got, and I think that's just encouraging us to continue the partnership.